Hello, my name is Emily, aka FroggieHobbies. Welcome back to my channel. Either way, thank you so much for stopping by and spending some time with me today. I want to do a really quick intro because we're about to do a lot of yapping in this video, but I want to let you know this is not like my normal format where we do a crochet project from start to finish. Instead, this is more of a crochet vlog where I'm doing a crochet day in my life from back in December 2025 when I mistakenly told all of my friends and family that they were going to get handmade gifts this year for Christmas. So I'm trying desperately to finish as many of them as I can in the next few days. So that being said, grab your project, pick up your crochet hook or your knitting needles, whatever you happen to be working on today, and let's jump into it. I just woke up like 30 minutes ago. It's 7:50 and on Saturday I'm working on my 6-day star blanket again. Almost done with the last row, and then I'm going to add on a border. That is going to take me a while to decide which border I want, but my best friend is supposed to come over tonight and I need to exchange gifts with them, and one of their gifts is the Go Piss Girl tapestry, which I am completely done crocheting, but I haven't weaved in a single end for it. I decided I wasn't going to weave in the ends because there's so many, but I do need to at least put a backing on it. Good girl, honey. Good morning. This is how crocheting is sometimes. If you have cats, you get it. So I need to figure out if I have any fabric I can use as a backing. I have a lot of fabric. I just don't think I have anything that's purple, but I could also use blue, white, black. I can make it work. The other thing I need to do is their bows. All of those bows I made are actually for this friend as well, and I wanted one of them to be like a large headband, so I need to buy a blank empty headband to add it onto, which I forgot to do. And then a lot of the small ones, I wanted to make them into like little alligator clip hair bows. Or if it's an alligator clip, you can also clip it to your shirt or your skirt or whatever, and it would be like a cute little accessory. So I need to go and buy some of those. Yesterday we went to Michael's and I remembered to buy the earring kits, which are for my friend Nicole's birthday present, which her birthday was 3 days ago. Sorry, Nicole. I do still need to finish that off. But because of that, instead of finishing off the blanket, since I do have until Monday 2 days to finish this, and I have less time. I have today to finish off the tapestry and the bows, and I'd like to finish the earrings too, but if that has to wait a little bit, that'll be okay because I've already missed the date, so oops. But I still want to get it finished off and packaged up, and I want to buy or make like a cute little box for the earrings to sit in. For now, I need to put the blanket on the back burner. The 6-day blanket is going really well. Honestly, working with chunky yarn really hurts my wrists, and I did not know that before I bought a whole lot of it in the Joann's closing sales. Honestly, I prefer lace weight crochet and micro crochet to chunky crochet, which I know is kind of a hot take, but I don't know, my wrists hurt after working on this for like an hour, and I have to tap out for the rest of the day because they keep hurting. Oh, that was terrifying. I should have known that was coming. The feeder just went off. Anyway, so that's the update on all of my whips that I'm working on and what I need to get done today on Saturday. So we're going to eat some breakfast and then head out to the craft store. So let's go. My fabric stash is in the craft closet. Craft closet. I clearly have a light purple and a dark purple, so I'm going to use this to back my project. This one was this. These two items. These are all the bows. Does it look cute? Yeah. You hesitated. Okay, this is way cuter. She's just a little too extra, a little too much. I don't know if it is. Ah, kitten! So I was spreading this out and thinking I was just going to cut it and directly attach this to the fabric, and then realized that it really needs to be blocked. The top rows and the bottom rows are a lot looser than the color changing rows, and it kind of has like a waistline to her, if you will. So I'm going to block it instead, and to use my blocking board, I have to take off these little flowers, which are for a pair of earrings. So we're going to finish this project, start blocking this, probably just seam block it so it goes quickly, and then we'll sew it onto the backing. Oh my god, these are so dusty.
Please don't come after me for blocking this project. I know some people say you shouldn't block acrylic yarn because it's not a natural fiber and it won't actually remember its new shape, but in my opinion, it made a huge difference on this project. Let me know what you think, if you can see the difference, and do you block your acrylic projects? Please leave your answer in the comments because I am genuinely interested to know if you block your acrylic yarn. I see so much discourse about this online and I just want to know other people's opinions. Blocking board for a year and we're finished in less than 30 minutes.
Hello, we just got back from doing some Pokemon Go. It's currently the Luna Tone and Solar Rock. I don't know what they're called exactly. I'll look it up later. They had a special event from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. We went to the mall and it was so freaking packed that we had to leave within an hour. But in that time, I managed to catch 2 Luna Tone shinies and my partner caught 3 Solar Rock shinies. So we're going to trade one for each other, and then we'll both have gotten the shinies that were in this event. But anyway, now that I'm back home, I want to finish off the little earrings. They are in this bowl. I have cleaned off the earring backings because I tried them on and I don't want to send ear goop to my friend. So I've already cleaned them off, and all I need to do is package them up. And my partner made this super, super cute origami box. The top is a little red box and the bottom is made with our wrapping paper that we bought this year. So I love it. I think it's so cute. This is what the earrings are going to go into. I'm going to give them a little bed of this sparkly tissue paper, which was actually in the gift that my best friend gave me yesterday. And so we're just reusing it because I'm too lazy to go get our tissue paper out of the closet. And I want to make a little like earring back. You know, when you buy earrings, I have a little piece of cardboard. I want to make one of those. And I don't really have branding for myself because I don't sell my crochet items, but I want to actually draw a little frog on it and kind of make it FroggieHobbies themed. My friend does know about my TikTok and YouTube channels. She doesn't watch my stuff, I'm pretty sure, but maybe it'll give her a little interest in my other, hobbies, my other things that I do. But even if it doesn't, I just want it to be a little piece of me to her. Hello, I want to do a quick project recap for the so far 2 things I have finished off in this video. We finished off a lot of the individual bows Granted, all I needed to do to finish them off was add little alligator clips, which you saw, but I just love these. I think they turned out really, really cute. When I was doing this project, I actually was trying to test out a bunch of different types of yarn and how they would format or translate into different bows. So of all the yarn types I tried, cotton was the worst. If you're making cute bows like this, skip cotton. It doesn't work well. It's too stiff. If I made like a really thin bow, it might be better. I love the color, it just didn't turn out. This is now my tree topper. It's a great size for my Christmas tree. Going from my least favorites. Okay, my next least favorite was this guy. I made this one out of acrylic yarn. It's purple. It's very cute. I love the color. I actually think it turned out really well, all things considered. So if I was keeping this one, for me, it would be more of an on top of a ponytail little look. Similar to the cotton, the acrylic was also a little too stiff. It was very difficult to make the center of the bow tie down well. My next least favorite. This is chenille yarn from the Dollar Tree, and honestly it turned out really cute. I love that I went with a small skinny bow. I think this was only like 4 stitches per row because I wanted it to be pretty dainty. I had made this one after I made the last 2, the purple and the other pink one, and that's why I was like, we need to go thin and cutesy versus like thick and bold, because those were just not quite right. This one is also my best friend who's receiving these bows. It's their favorite color, so I think they'll probably get the most use out of this one. My next least favorite, this is tied because it's also chenille yarn. This is juicy yarn. I really liked that it has these pink sparkles and speckles in it. I thought they were so, so pretty. I think I did a pretty good job making them look cute, but trying to make one so dainty and small was pretty difficult. This one is, I think, very cute, very dainty. So even though this is my next least favorite, we're on our top 3 right now. So in the top 3, this would be number 3. On the flip side, same yarn, much larger bow. Not a fan. I think it turned out pretty cute, but it's just a little too dramatic. It's a little bigger than I thought it would be when I was making it. I thought it would be more like understated, and it is not that. If I hadn't been so ambitious with the sizing, this one would have been way cuter, I believe. But I mean, some people could definitely make this work. It's just not quite my style, and I don't think it's quite my friend's style either. But I do think this would look so good on like a cosplay. But again, not quite the hair accessory I was going for. And I honestly think it's going to be a Christmas tree topper, but that's okay because I bought this yarn 2 years ago in the intention of making this project exactly, and I never did. So I'm just glad that I finally got it done. Now we're going to do our top 2. Number 2 is this little guy. This was the Loops and Threads ombre hues. I think they've renamed them now. I'm not sure what they're called now. And I think this turned out so cute. I love how it turned out a little bit fuzzy. I think it's really pretty. I would definitely make more of these. My number 1 was actually doing these as a micro crochet. I loved it. Granted, they took a bit more time, but I think they just stole my heart, and I think stole the show. So these ones are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stitches across, which is actually the same number of stitches as the chonker. This is a great example of how yarn weight can really affect the final product. Same amount of stitches, probably similar amounts of rows, but since this was the this is like crochet thread, it worked so well. These are my absolute favorite. The one that I think deserves an honorable mention is the same exact yarn, but instead of doing it as 7 stitches, I think this one is 3 stitches across, maybe 4. And she's just so tiny. I love how the ends ended up being a bit curled because they're so thin. I think that added such a cute little factor to it. These ones were hard for me to part with. I think I'm going to have to make more, especially the white ones, but the pink one as well. That's my wrap up of this project. I can't wait to give these to my friend. I need to wrap them all and get them packaged up so that they're like nice and cute. All right, and the next project that I finally wrapped up after over a year of sitting on my blocking board. I made these back in November 2024, blocked them or started blocking them in December 2024. And here we are in December 2025, finally finishing the project off. All I had to do was do the hardware portion, the earring backs and the O-rings as you saw, and attach everything together. Granted, I don't entirely love the way they flip around so much. It's still super cute. And for my first attempt at making earrings, honestly, whopping success in my opinion. I think they're super adorable. I can't wait for my friend to get them. Attaching the hardware took less than 30 minutes, and most of that was due to my own inexperience and getting distracted watching a podcast. I really want to make more except micro crochet, like of this extent. I used, I think, 2 threads held together of embroidery floss for each flower, and that was very brutal. But because I wanted these specific colors, I couldn't just use crochet like thread. I can't remember what hook size I used, but it looked kind of insulting. Like when you look at it, you're like, no. So anyway, I'm so glad this is done and over and off my blocking boards. I can finally put my pins away and actually use my blocking boards again because I haven't been able to use them for a year. Next step for the day is to try to finish the tapestry, add the backing on, or just straight up decide if I'm going to weave in all of those ends. I really don't want to. But if putting the backing on feels like too much work and is like a barrier to getting the thing done, I'm going to. Then we are going to head back to working on the blanket. I am on the border row. I haven't decided which border I want for it. That's always the most difficult part for me personally, because I feel like something that's really cute and frilly would be perfect, but it can't be too cute or too frilly to use too much yarn because I only have one ball left and it's going to use a lot. So yeah, thanks for attending my yap session. We are going to stop procrastinating and work on the tapestry now, even though I really don't want to, but we're going to. Let's go. Okay, I hid it in the closet to let it block, and I think it's done. So I'm starting to pull the pins out, and it's holding its shape really well. I decided that I'm too lazy to hand stitch the backing on, and so instead I am in fact going to weave in every single end. So wish me luck. I am drawing up a bath right now to give myself the best ambiance I possibly can for this tedious task. So we'll see how it goes. I am finally almost done with the blanket. All I need to do is finish off this last little bit of the border. I decided to do a slip stitch back loop only chain one border. So like chain one, slip stitch back loop only, chain one, skip one, slip stitch back loop, slip stitch back loop only, chain one, skip one. Okay, we are done. I decided to go with this border style because I thought it ended really nicely. Like, I think it looks really clean, and like, I don't want to say the word professional because it's a handmade blanket, but I like the way it gives a nice little crochet finish. I think it looks really cute. And since we skipped one and did back loop only, as the blanket ages and stretches out, it'll reveal like this nice little netting inside of it. I think that's really cute. I think it's really pretty. I really hope my sister likes it. I still have quite a bit of yarn left. I kind of want to make a cat dome or a small blanket for the cat. I think that'd be really cute. I think a cat dome would be great. I just don't know if like 3/4 of a ball of burlap blanket is enough for that. And also, I don't think I have enough time for that. But today has been a very productive Saturday. Okay, it's time. The blanket is officially done. I have weaved in all of the ends. Let's get a bigger look at it. I'm excited to be done with it. It might not look that different from the last check-in when I finished the 5th ball of yarn, and that's because I only added 2 additional rows. I'm so glad it's done. I have more yarn and it could have been bigger, but I don't think it needed to be any bigger. It's already huge and pretty heavy. But here is the drop reveal. Okay, ready? It touched the ground. Oh my god. It's so soft too. I do want to wash it before I gift it, so I'm going to do that tonight on a very gentle cycle and give it some fabric softener so it smells nice and clean and fresh for my sister when I give it to her. I am just so proud that I finished it in time. Now we have to go back to weaving in the ends on the tapestry. This is a tapestry I made for my best friend. I made it in the summer. I was supposed to give it to them today, but I didn't get it done in time. I was literally working on it when they knocked on my door, and I was like, and I had to hide it. But I decided instead of doing lining on the back, like I had initially decided, I am going to weave in all of the ends. And so far, I think I've done about 25% of them. I got from here to here complete. And then I started working more in a line. The absolute pile of ends that I've already done. This is for tomorrow. It's currently 11 p.m. on the dot, and I'm really tired. I'm proud of myself for finishing off the earrings, the bows, and the blanket. So because of those 3 successes, I'm just going to call it a night. I'm too tired to keep going. So good night. I will see you tomorrow.
As I was editing this video, I realized that I never really did a project recap for the 6-day star blanket, so I'm going to do that now while you watch me weave in the last few ends of the Go Piss Girl tapestry. Since this was actually my second time making a 6-day star blanket, I was already very familiar with the stitch pattern, which I think made the project go a lot more smoothly. I only remember having to frog 1 or 2 rows to fix mistakes while I made my second 6-day star blanket, but during my first one I was frogging a lot more often, and I was counting every single row super anxiously, trying to make sure every single stitch was perfect, and this time I did not have that same anxiety around it. And I mean, you guys saw the blanket, it turned out absolutely beautiful, and my sister loved it, but more importantly her cat loves it, which is great because I guess that's who the gift really was for after all. I plan on doing a more in-depth video about my Go Piss Girl tapestry because this was the first tapestry I've ever designed on my own, and I was really excited and happy with how it turned out. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. There are a few things I would do differently in my next one, so when I design my next tapestry crochet pattern, I'm definitely going to make some tweaks. But yeah, you guys will see all of that in a different video. I'll go into a lot more detail. I have been considering releasing this as a written pattern, but just haven't quite decided yet, so if that's something you guys would actually like to see, please comment down below and let me know. And with that, thank you so much for watching. I had a lot of fun making this video. It was really entertaining to see how much I could crochet over the course of just a few days, but for now, Felix and I are going to say goodnight. I hope you have a wonderful night and a happy holidays and a happy first half of the year since we're already in April. Oh my god. And I mentioned this a little bit in my last video, my 6-day star blanket part 1. I am moving in less than a month, so I'm trying to get some stash busting projects done, and I'm going to have a lot of moving and decorating and reorganizing content for you guys coming soon when I start posting my moving series. And a little surprise is I'm going to be posting a travel vlog as well soon. We're going to Washington DC for the first time, and I am super excited. So I will see you guys in the next one. We have a lot of fun things coming up, so please hit that subscribe button and like this video if you enjoyed watching it, and I will see you soon. Bye. Boom. I'm too scared to hit this camera. She's so baby. She's still so new. I'm so sorry, girl. Don't take it personally. I'm so sorry. Okay, bye.